Hello everyone, Ron Collins here from Lacy SEO, and today's video is about how to rank your website with on-page SEO. Now, on-page SEO has been around for a long time and is the first step to take when optimizing a web page. The basis of on-page SEO is to increase traffic coming to your site. So optimizing your content will not only increase your traffic, but it will also help you rank higher in the search engine results page, or what we call the SERPs. This can be done by paying attention to different aspects of a website, such as the structure and use of appropriate keywords, meta titles and descriptions, appropriate content headings, and internal links. So let's look at the most important on-page SEO techniques. So first, let's optimize your URLs for SEO. URLs are the critical component in SEO. They have two main functions. First, to tell the internet browser the location of a web page, and then to provide a search engine with information about a page's content to help it rank the page and its results. So what makes a good URL? Well, URLs are a crucial element in search engine optimization. Properly naming and structuring URLs can help boost rankings, increase the relevance of your content, and provide valuable information to your customers. Now, some thought that needs to be given to the blog post or page of your website. The idea is to create a URL that mirrors the content on the page. So the best URL structure usually includes these three components. First, your domain name, like landscapingcompany.com. Path to the file could be /services. Then the file name of the page, it could be sod-installation. So the full URL will look something like this: landscapingcompany.com /services /sod installation. So that's a URL SEO friendly notification there, so that we have keywords in there that Google and other search engines can understand. So next is use your target keyword as the focus of your page. Now, titles are important for search engine optimization, and keywords can make or break the success of the page. So here are 4 ways to include a keyword in the title of your page. All right, first, utilize a single keyword phrase in your title. This is the most basic way to use a target keyword for your page title. You can either put it at the beginning of your title or add it to the end, depending on what makes more sense for you and your content. For example, sod installation. Here you're targeting one keyword. All right, the second thing is use multiple keywords. In some cases, you may want to use more than one target keyword in your title so you can rank better for more than one search query. For example, sod installation and maintenance. All right, number 3, for a local business, use your target city in the title. For example, sod installation Atlanta. And number 4, if you have room, include your business name at the end of the title and use a separator. Or you can use a dash, whatever you want. For example, sod installation Atlanta, and then the name of your company, for instance, landscaping company. So this is especially important if the name of your company has a keyword in it you want to rank for. Okay, next is writing a meta description that increases page views and conversion. So first, what is a meta description? Now, meta descriptions are short summaries of web pages that show up in the search engine results. It is a snippet of text that is known in search engine results pages, underneath the page title and the URL. Now, the description should be 150 to 160 characters in length and provide a clear image of the company's product or service. Now, the meta description is usually the second thing visitors see after the title. And they are often the deciding factor on whether someone will click on your website over another one. Although it's not a direct ranking factor for Google, the description should be compelling enough to entice people to click on your site instead of the other ones in the SERPs. It should also include keywords that describe what your page offers. Now, potential customers are more likely to click on a link if they know what to expect when they visit your site. So these descriptions should be well written and in short sentences so that people have an easier time reading it. The better your meta description, the more clicks you'll get, which can lead to higher rankings and more traffic on your site. So here are the guidelines for writing a great description. Here's some do's and don'ts when writing an item description. Now, don't be afraid to put your personality in the description. Make it more personable and unique. Don't just copy and paste the product details from the manufacturer's website. Add your own personal touch to it. So do spend time researching what people search for when looking for a product or service on Google. This way, you can tailor your descriptions to match these needs. And do be careful about how many times you use keywords in your description. They should be used sparingly so that they do not take away from the creativity and uniqueness of the text. So how do you generate the meta description? Well, for a WordPress site, it's best to use a plugin such as Yoast or All-in-One SEO to generate your meta description and also your page title. It is best to write the description yourself. If it's left blank, Google will write one for you by taking snippets of information from your page, usually from the beginning of your content. All right. How to write powerful article headings with keywords. So first, what are article headings? Now, these are the headings sprinkled throughout the article or blog post. These headings are designed to introduce new sections of the content. They should be short, catchy, and attractive to readers. It should represent the tone and message of your content, but it should also be relevant to your audience. So headings can also improve SEO by utilizing keywords in the content and in the headline. It's also important to have a headline that will grab their attention. It's important to use power words in your headings along with your keywords. These types of words are designed to convey a positive sentiment or emotional response from the reader. So here's some examples of some power words. More, new, now, must, results. There's a lot more than that, but these are just a few of them. So if your article is about raising puppies, you might use a heading in your content like this. You must follow these steps in raising your puppies. This heading used a power word, must, and keywords, raising your puppies. All right, next is organize and optimize internal links for better search rankings. So why do you need internal links? Internal links are links that point to pages within your own website. They're also known as deep links or deep linking. Internal links are a crucial part of a website structure. They help visitors find content that is related to the page they are currently on. And this helps increase the engagement and conversion rates for your site. Now, there are two types of links, follow or no follow. The concept of having search engines following or not following a link has been around for a long time. In setting up internal links, you need to set an attribute to the link as follow or no follow. Most of the time, you should allow search engines to follow the link. If it's important for the reader to click on the link, then search engines should also follow that link. Now, there may be some good reasons to label a link as no follow. If you're linking to a login or comment pages, it makes perfect sense not to let search engines follow those links and be indexed. Some people may worry that having no follow links on their page will negatively affect their SEO. Now, be assured that no follow links will not have any effect on SEO. So let's look at how you have links inside your blog post or article on your web pages. These are called anchor text links, and I have them underlined here throughout the article. This is just a short sample. So next we looked at optimized images. So what are optimized images? These are images that have been modified to be more web friendly. This is done by reducing the file size and removing unnecessary data from the image. This helps decrease the load time and helps to create a better user experience for your website visitor. So what makes optimized images so important? Now, images are an important component of any content. They help tell the story in a more intuitive manner and make it more appealing. Optimized images will make sure your content is seen by more people without affecting the load speed of your website. Images do not just provide eye-catching visuals, but they also help convey information in a more intuitive way than text does alone. Now, images also play an important role how users respond to your content, especially when it comes to a landing page or ads. An optimized engine can lead to better conversion rates for these type of marketing materials because it helps them stand out from the text only. So how do you optimize your images in WordPress? Well, first, you want to use the correct file format. It's best to use JPEG or PNG options for your images because these formats will create a smaller file size without affecting image quality. It's also a good idea to use the WebP format to further reduce the file size. Now, this format will reduce the image file up to 34% smaller than JPEG or PNG images while still retaining high quality. Most internet browsers are designed to handle WebP format, so I'll talk about WebP a little bit later on. All right, you want to use descriptive image file names. Now, image file names should be descriptive and informative for the viewers. A good naming convention starts with the photo's subject, followed by a short description of what is happening in that photo. Then a keyword that will help search engines categorize the image in search. For example, this picture playing with your dog in the park, or feeding a stray dog, or woman taking selfie. Okay, you get the idea. So, how to optimize your images in WordPress further? Number 3, write SEO-friendly alt text. Now, alt text is a visual representation of a graphical element. It is used in web design to provide a textual alternative for decorative images or pictures. Web designers use it to provide context and make their work accessible to people who can't see it. But alt text also has SEO benefits. It can help search engines index your images, which will drive more traffic back to your site from image search results. So number 4, define your image dimensions. If you're uploading images to your site, it's important to know what size they should be. If your original image is 3,458 pixels by 3,864 pixels, which is way too big for a web page, but you're going to display it at 600 by 670, there's a problem. Your browser will still load your image in its full size. Also, large images are heavy in file size, and it will reduce your page loading speed. So it's best to size your images for desktop viewing before uploading them to your web page. Your image will automatically be resized for tablet or phone display. Okay, number 6, use an image CDN. Now, if your website will be viewed by international visitors, you might want to use a CDN. A content delivery network, or CDN for short, is a network of servers that speeds up the load time of your website images. So there's a number of free and paid tools you can use to compress your images. Okay, one is a tiny PNG. And this is a free tool that uses lossy compression techniques to reduce the size of your WebP, JPEG, or PNG files. I'll leave a link in the description for these tools. Imagify, this is a free and paid WordPress plugin that will automatically reduce the file size of your images. It can also convert your JPEG and PNG images to the newer WebP format, which can further reduce the file size. And then WP Smush. This is another free and paid WordPress plugin designed to compress your image files. All right, so in conclusion, this is just a basic foundation of your website. You need to have the basics done correctly before you start with more advanced techniques. So more information about ranking your website, you want to view the following videos that I've done. How to win in local search, outrank your competition with advanced SEO techniques, and 12 tips for designing the perfect homepage. And I'll leave links to those videos in the description below. So if you found value in this video, please like and subscribe. Everyone be blessed, and I'll see you next time.